Hello again, citizens. My name is Ed O'Mara, and welcome back to the absolute worst channel on YouTube, The Rot Gut Review. Today is Wednesday, so I'm going to be making some more Swillmageddon cocktails. For those of you who don't know, Swillmageddon is the competition where people have sent me the absolute worst cocktail recipe they can come up with in order to win a belt. I'm giving out a championship belt. I am judging each of the cocktails based on how disgusting the taste, smell, texture, and general nauseatingness are. Of course, the points will be represented by my disgusted face. Before we get to the cocktails, I do have one other thing that we have to do. We have to add to the cuss count. For the duration of Lent, I'm giving up swearing, and every time that I do, I have to donate $1 to Direct Relief in their efforts to provide medical assistance to the people of Ukraine. Between the time I put out the video about the swear jar and filming this, I have sworn 29 times. I'm quickly realizing how much I swear, and that doesn't even count how often I swear in my head. If we were doing that, oh my god, I'd be penniless. Also, remember, this coming Sunday on the Rot Gut Review afternoon live stream, I will be raffling off a bottle of Ardbeg fermentation to further support Direct Relief. So if you want to get in on this crazy, wild alien fermentation Ardbeg, come join the raffle. But without further ado, let's talk about today's cocktails. Our first is the GST, which was submitted by Chris Tomofer, or Chris Tom Ofer. I don't know how he wants that pronounced. It's a relatively simple take on a martini, except instead of gin and vermouth, we are going to do an ounce of gin, an ounce of incredibly cheap Scotch. I chose Four Freedoms blended Scotch for just that purpose. This is pretty much only sold in grocery stores, as far as I can tell. And 1 ounce of extremely cheap tequila. I've gone with Jose Cuervo Silver. It's like 49% sugar distillate. It's barely even tequila. For this video, we're making 2 cocktails. Our second cocktail is the Smoker's Cough, submitted by Bubble Bath Bourbon, my man Bubble Bath. Everybody, go over there and support my guy Nate. Go subscribe, he's a great dude. Love him to death. Now, he may not have actually come up with this recipe, but he was the only one to submit it, which is good enough for me. And this, the Smoker's Cough, is made up of 1 ounce of Jägermeister and a healthy dollop of mayonnaise. Hey everybody, Future Ed here. I'm editing this video right now, and I realized something, and I'm sure some of the eagle-eyed viewers realized it too, but unfortunately, the Smoker's Cough, Bubble Bath's disgusting, absolutely disgusting cocktail, is not tournament legal. There was a rule that every single cocktail had to include at least 3 ingredients, and the Smoker's Cough only has 2, which means I have to disqualify it. I'm sorry, Bubble Bath, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them, and also make them. Really sucks, because this cocktail is absolutely disgusting. You're gonna see when I drink it, I retch horribly. It would have been a clear favorite had it not been disqualified, which really sucks. Yeah, it's almost as bad as the White Norwegian. For those of you who remember that bad boy, that's a deep cut. I doubt anyone remembers the White Norwegian, but it's almost that bad. Maybe worse. It's really bad. Now I know he called for Jägermeister. However, I'm going to use my Rot Gut privilege to swap out the Jaeger for an even cheaper and, honestly, I think, worse alternative. Schwarzhag. Schwarzhag is a Krauter liqueur, a herbal liqueur, much like Jägermeister. However, unlike Jägermeister, it was very clearly made as cheaply as humanly possible. I don't think Bubble Bath will be too mad that I swapped in a worse ingredient, since this is a competition of making absolutely terrible Dreck. Alright, But now it's time to make these abominations. Alright, so first we're going to make the GST. Now the instructions Mr. Christopher left say to put an ounce of each of your liquors into your mixing container. For my gin today, I'm using Blue Ash Farm Gin because I got it for free. Somebody literally said it was the worst thing they ever had, so yeah, alright, let's give it a try. A little bit of Jose Cuervo, and finally, a little bit of our For Freedom Scotch. Now, Chris did say to stir this neat, no ice. All right, we can do that. And now that we've stirred it well, let's see how this looks. Ooh, that sure does look like gin. That sure does look like gin mixed with scotch and tequila. I gotta say, I don't like the smell coming off this already. Really, really stinky, cheap tequila vibes. And of course, we need 3 olives for garnish. Alright, let's see how this bad boy turned out. You know how it goes. We start with the nose. Ooh, okay, yeah, that does smell bad. That does not smell good. I can tell you that right now. Ooh, there's just something about cheap tequila mixed with gin, mixed with really cheap scotch. Oh boy. And the olives aren't doing it a whole lot of favor either. It's not the worst thing I've ever smelled, but it gives me this weird reminder of Wild Irish Rose. Honestly, the fortified wine, that's what it kind of smells like to me. That's a pretty solidly bad nose. I think you're getting three grossed out Ed faces for that one. Yeah, 3 grossed out Ed faces for the smell. Now let's have a taste, hey? I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't. But it's not as bad as the smell. I'll say that much. It's not as bad as the smell. It's just that salty olive mixed with the cheap tequila. Yeah, I don't like it. Now I will say the scotch taste does kind of even that out a little bit. And the gin, it's not so bad. It's kind of got a sweeter, kind of botanical mix than the usual London Dry, so not the worst. Not the worst. Taste, I'm gonna give 2 disgusted Ed faces. Is it gross? Yes. But drinkable. Now as for texture, there's really no bad texture going on here. It's just spirits. If you want to have bad texture, you gotta have something chunky in there, or a slurry or something. This is the texture of liquor, and I like the texture of liquor. So half an Ed face on the texture, indicating that I actually think it's not bad. But finally, general nauseatingness. The smell made my gorge rise a little bit, so I'll give it a 1. A 1 on the scale of nauseatingness. Taste didn't really nauseate me, I gotta say. Not too bad. Alright, but now it's time to make ourselves a little smoker's cough. Alright, this guy, nice and simple, just the way I like it. We've got a Schwarzhog, a big old black piggy. Put an ounce of that right in our shot glass. And then we've got Hellman's Own real mayonnaise. We'll get a nice dollop of that in there. Come on, big boy. Oh, there you go. Looking good. So clearly out of the 2 I'm drinking today, this one looks grosser. This one looks way grosser. I'm already willing to give this thing 4 points on the nauseating scale. Yeah, just looking at it. We'll see how it tastes, but looks terrible. So I guess this is probably meant to be done as a shot. So I'll just have to do taste and texture really quick. But you know how it goes. I have to start with the nose. Okay. It doesn't smell as bad as I thought it was going to. Mostly just smells like mayonnaise. Mostly just smells like mayonnaise. One disgusted Ed face. Now I do have a little bucket over here just in case, because honestly I'm not looking forward to drinking this. This looks really bad. Alright, here we go! Oh God! That's disgusting! Oh, I hate that so much! Why would anyone drink that? Like, ever? 5. I think you just got 5 gross dead faces on the taste. Yeah. 5 gross dead faces on the taste. And 5 gross dead faces on the texture. The texture was what did it. Whew! The texture was what did it. That was gross. That was terrible. But I do have a little left, so I better finish that off. It's the mayonnaise. It's the mayonnaise. It's this big chunk of mayonnaise. Oh, it's so nasty. It's so nasty. So I just gotta say it. You know, GTS, gross, but not bad. I can drink that. I'm never putting mayonnaise in a shot again. Oh, I reacted horribly to that. Do people actually drink these? Why would anyone drink this? All right, well, there you have it, folks. Bubble Bath Bourbon is definitely in the lead for Swilmageddon at this point. Or he would have been if he wasn't disqualified. Oh, man, smoker's cough. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't put mayonnaise, don't mix mayonnaise and liquor. Yeah, I've drank some bad stuff, but don't drink mayonnaise and liquor. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, please check out the Patreon to help support me making terrible decisions. And of course, like and subscribe. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay rotten. I should probably cheers you off with something that's not mayonnaise based.